Welcome to Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we believe in the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld of the Brown Blankfeld Group, selling homes in Southern Nevada since 1988. We are very proud to be part of the Real Estate Radio Network. Like them, we are dedicated to delivering timely, balanced truths about local market conditions. We not only share our experience and knowledge, but that of our expert contributors. With us in studio now, we have Tracy Ruccia from Equity Title. She's the Executive Vice President there and County Manager, and she's been doing this for 30 years.
30 years in August.
Wow,
1985.
Tracy, welcome.
Thank you.
Today we wanted to talk once again about the CFPB.
Consumer Financial Protection Bureau.
And they are changing the way we close real estate transactions for the benefit of the consumer.
Correct.
Yes, we want to protect you.
The consumer. Effective August 1st, the documents we use in real estate are changing.
Yes.
What can we expect?
As for real estate agents, what you would know to be the HUD-1 or the settlement statement or a RESPA, that will no longer be coming from the title company. It will be coming directly from the lender. That in itself is a very big change.
The lender will be the keeper of the document. Sitting here as a real estate agent, that's a really scary thing.
It is. The government's trying to hold the lenders' feet to the fire and
Yeah.
make them accountable for what they say to consumers.
When we get to the point where all the new rules are implemented and understood, then we'll be in a good spot. But until then, while we're in this transition, it could get rather bumpy, I'm suspecting.
The changes that are occurring are so vast. Right now, all of the lenders and real estate agents and mortgage companies and everybody are lobbying the CFPB to try to have a grace period.
Yeah.
And that's what's important right now. If there is no grace period and lenders aren't ready, they're not going to loan money.
Right.
Because they're the ones that are hit with huge fines.
Big fines.
Tell us what the change is.
Well, now we, the escrow company, will be giving the lender our numbers, and then the lender has to put it in the document.
And they have to give it to the buyer at least 3 days prior to closing. At least.
Can you hear me screaming?
I know, right?
The buyer has to sign and accept the closing disclosure, is what they're now going to call it, 3 days before any transaction can close, and no changes can be made to that closing disclosure within those 3 days. Listeners out there that are thinking of buying and selling, I would recommend highly
Do it now.
do it now prior to August 1st. You don't have to be closed by August 1st, but you have to be in contract.
And the 3-day thing is perhaps the thing that we're all talking about. But ultimately, as a buyer and a seller of real estate down the road, you're going to love the 3-day thing.
Yes.
As realtors,
Know the
we're going
numbers
to
in
love
advance.
it because we know it's closing 3 days from now, as opposed to thinking it might close tomorrow or later today. Every mortgage in the country being done differently on August 1st than it was on July 31st. And the software is not even in place yet. And we're at June. There's also a disclosure issue here. Because what happens now is we all kind of get access to the HUD. But the way the rules are written, the buyer is the sole holder of this closing disclosure and has to give permission to release it to their agent. And if I'm a listing agent, I'm writing in the contract, I need access to that disclosure. I got to see
You can't let a
it.
deal close without verifying all the numbers for your client.
Yeah,
It's
don't-
just the right way to do business.
If you're a seller and you're in a possible short sale situation, anything that hits after August 1st for short sales, that process in itself is hard enough.
Oh my.
You've just 10 times how hard it is. It could potentially cost a buyer and or a seller so much more money
Yes.
if they're working with people that don't understand what these changes are.
Thanks for listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. Please tune in every week and help us heal the Southern Nevada market one home at a time.